We're at the Hixton Schoolhouse today, and this trip we're not going to just the schoolhouse. We're not going to 1, not 2, not 3, not 4, not 5, but 6 different antique stores today. But we're going to start here at the Hixton School, which has been turned into an antique mall. So let's go and start the show.
Step right up, it's the Willow Show. Pack your bags, we're on the go. To the antique malls or faraway places. Roadside attractions and unusual spaces. With friends along, we share the ride. Join in on the fun, comment, like, and subscribe. You never know where we'll end up or where we'll go. But it's time to find out and start the show.
The Hixton School Antique Mall is such a cool place because it's just chock full of old antiques, top to bottom. They even had this cool Murano Tutti Frutti vase. It was a little bit out of my price range, but it's really pretty nonetheless. This creepy sailor that looks suspicious. And some cool knives, which of course Alli had to look at. Some Hummel dolls. We actually saw a lot of Hummel dolls on this trip. And check out the Vaseline glass here. These are so pretty. You don't usually see such intricate pieces. Some of them might be jadeite, I'm not sure, but they look really cool. You really need to see those under a black light. And don't forget to even look on top of the shelves because there's more treasures sitting on top of the shelves as well. And of course I'm including the fishing lures for that person that asked me to show them anytime I see them. Yes, I read the comments.
Hello, it's Mr. Chuckles reminding you to like and subscribe for more videos from Willow. Either that, or I'll haunt you forever.
Hey, I'll heed that warning. Make sure to subscribe to my channel. Some of you aren't, and I'd love to have you here seeing more of this trip, this adventure, because we're doing this series in 6 parts, and what the hell is this thing? Look at this
Cock.
And right next to it is this existential crisis bird. I think last time I came here, this clown was here too. It was a little too expensive for what I normally pay for those. I feel like the child on this velvet painting's gonna crawl out and haunt me in my sleep if I take this home. This room back here is actually full of books and all sorts of little shelf tchotchkes on the other side. In fact, I noticed a bunch of Beanie Babies, and while Beanie Babies aren't really worth anything, I find them really nostalgic because they were so big when I was a kid. I absolutely love the artwork on the walls throughout this store. It's insane, and this little thing sitting on the shelf freaked me out because I thought it was a full box of Pokemon cards. It wasn't, it was empty. Always tricking me at this place. That's okay though. Ooh, silver bars? Ooh, lead. Maybe I won't pick it up. Eek! This face is beautiful and it reminds me of the set for Cirque du Soleil Saltimbanco. This neat light here was made out of an old Coke can. Now this is something you don't see every day. It is a Roy Rogers signed cap gun and holster. And there's a little picture there from the auction, and you can see the little paper signed by Roy Rogers Jr. I'm assuming that's his son, maybe? And then up here, you've got this signed by Roy Rogers. And then also the little belt up top here is also signed by Roy Rogers right there. Very cool. And the gun even kind of has his insignia, and you can kind of see it on display on a wall there. That's really cool. You don't see that every day.
The king of the cowboys, Roy Rogers!
absolutely love this teapot, but it doesn't seem very practical. But sometimes things are just meant to look beautiful, like this cute little pig I found sitting on a shelf. If one level of antiques wasn't enough, well, we're going upstairs to see the whole next floor. Oh, and there's another floor above this one and a stage that we haven't gone through yet. So stay tuned because we've got so much more ahead of us in this one giant building full of antiques. And of course, Artie found another pig. One of my favorite things about antique stores being inside old buildings is that you get to explore an old building, and I love how the Schoolhouse kind of tells its story. You can see through the walls the aging of the different colors of paint that it used to have. You even see the wallpaper going along the wood trim. It's really neat to see. This room back here was covered in all sorts of antiques just piled up. I don't even think anyone can get in there, really. Hey look, it's Stuart Little.
I'm Stuart Little!
I'm seeing a lot of things that remind me of Cirque du Soleil. And now let's head up another level to go to the top floor, and we'll explore in there. This is actually one of my favorite floors in the entire store because there's so many cool things to see here. Check out this Audrey 2 kind of thing growing out of the skull. And a Homer Simpson, which we might see later on our adventure again. Spoilers. And then check out this cute folk art little carousel thing. It's really cute. It's all handmade, hand cut out, and hand built. It's beautiful. I actually have one of these, but I always see them in the wild, these Fisher Price jalopies with the little clown driving the buggy there. Super cute. They almost never have the pull strings though. Antique malls are kind of like little museums. You can see how different products have evolved over time, different ways things were packaged, all the cool fonts and stuff. These goose heads aren't the most unusual thing you'll see today. This upstairs attic area, it has so many little tchotchkes, like this cool steel toy. And then over here on the wall is actual alligator skin. Isn't that crazy? It looks so cool. It's very unusual. It's weird to see a full one like that, especially in an old schoolhouse.
Did you subscribe yet? You don't want to upset Mr. Chuckles.
This one kind of reminds me of the jalopy, but it's called the Happy Hauler. This cool Lion King thing, I believe I saw it last time I was here as well, but I always like spotting little Broadway things around. Then this room was full of glassware and ceramics and all sorts of cool little bottles. If you're making like a display, so say like you're putting an apothecary looking place in your house, this is the place to go. Now what do we think, folks? Is this a cement mixer or a cheese maker or an ice cream machine? Tell me in the comments below what you think that barrel's for. Up ahead here, I noticed some more Vaseline glass, and we love to see it all lit up and glowing in its glowy goodness. Look how beautiful all that is. Gorgeous. I love it. And this room back here has a lot of old stuff. Check out this spotlight. I wonder what theater that came out of. And then over here is this absolutely stunning clown painting. I wish I could take it home, but I don't have $200 to spend today. But hopefully it'll be here when I do. Let's head downstairs to the stage to take a look up there and see what they kind of have sitting up on the stage for everyone to see. And it also has a really good look at the first floor of the building. And here's that first floor view. You can kind of just see how massive this schoolhouse is. Well, we know this Cupid can see because he's got glasses on. Is it me, or does this guy kind of look like the honeycomb mascot? Maybe they're cousins. And there's one of the whole apple sets. They kind of go with the cookie jar that my grandma used to have. I'm not going to get the whole set though. And once again, I love being in old buildings and just kind of taking a look at all the surroundings here. If you look up, you can see the old lighting in the proscenium. You can see where the curtains used to hang. It's just really cool to be in such an old building. And while I love looking at this building and love looking at the antiques in it, we do have 5 more stops to make today. So make sure you're subscribed because next week we have a video at a place I've never been before, and it was insane what we found there. So make sure you're subscribed, and if you want, hit the like button if you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you next week.
Next week's video will show up here. If it isn't out yet, hit the subscribe button and select the bell to be notified when it's uploaded.